We're going to talk about all things edible paste. There's lots of different names depending on if you're in the UK or the US. And knowing which paste we use for what when decorating cakes can be really overwhelming. So let's break it down. I'm Christina Giorgio and I teach cake makers how to master personalised fondant models by breaking it down simply with clear templates, baby steps and zero guesswork. And learning what paste to use for modelling is one of the most basic but important things. So, fondant and sugar paste are the same thing. Fondant is more known worldwide and sugar paste is more common along with the Brits. It's a soft paste that's used for covering cakes. If you want to learn the common mistakes and fixes to working with fondant, click the video coming up somewhere here. You can also use fondant for simple modelling by adding CMC or gum track. It's a powder that firms up the paste and makes it more pliable and able to hold its shape. You'll want to add around half a teaspoon to 200 grams of fondant. Mix and knead it really well and always wait 30 minutes. This is the max amount of time it needs for it to reach its full firmness. This is fine for animals and simple characters for kids' cakes as it stays super soft and the child might want to bite into it and eat it. However, I've got to be honest, I'm personally not a fan of it as it can feel really grainy and it needs to be worked really well to avoid cracks later. Some people love it as you can buy it already coloured, it keeps costs low as you can usually find really cheap brands. But to be extra cost effective, grab fondant from your local supermarket and a set of these concentrated paste colours and mix up your own. If you plan on making fondant people, then you're going to need my skin tones paste colour. You can make every colour from one pot. Watch the video coming up and I'll leave the link for both below. Here's a little tip. Use vegetable fat on your hands to create a barrier when you're mixing your colours. It will wash off far easier and you can also use it to bring out the stubborn colour dyes from your board. And it's your best option to stop your fondant sticking to your hands. I am not a cornflour girl. When it comes to modelling, that stuff is very far from my table. Another option, instead of CMC or gum track to firm up your fondant that eliminates that grainy feel and drying out paste, which sometimes can leave cracks, is adding a little gum paste, or as the Brits would say, florist paste. We love to be different, or should I say difficult. So to put it easily, if you had 90 grams of fondant, add 30 grams of gum paste, so it's a third of gum to fondant. So now that we know that gum and florist paste is the same thing, what do we use it for? Well, this is an edible paste that has very high volume of gum in it. It feels really firm and stretchy and dries super hard. And this allows us to roll it out super thin to make intricate sugar flowers. Here's a little tip. So your flowers don't become so brittle, add a very small amount of modelling paste. What's modelling paste? I now hear you say. It's exhausting, isn't it? There's so many. Don't worry, you're gonna get it. Modelling paste is a mixture of fondant, gum and cocoa. That's the secret ingredient. The cocoa allows us to model easier as it helps eliminate really fine lines and enables us to blend the two pastes together seamlessly. If you're in Europe or the UK, the best modelling paste is Saracino. No doubt about it. I'll add a link below for you. However, if you are in other parts of the world, this can be very tricky to source. So instead, you'll want to use a combination of fondant, gum, and white chocolate modelling paste. It's a great idea to play around and see what you like to use based on the heat of your hands and your climate. Here's another bonus tip. Oh, I love these tips, don't I? If you're in the US, why not make marshmallow modelling paste. In fact, one of my students, Julie, came up with this brilliant marshmallow modelling paste whilst in my coaching course. The topper she made with this paste in just a few months on the Ultimate Modelling Masterclass were insane. Julie's allowed me to share this recipe and exact notes with you. You can download it for free inside my 4 free video series. The link again is in the description. Now, I can hear some of you say, okay, well then why can't I just use modelling chocolate? And the answer is, you definitely can. However, in hotter conditions, it will become softer. For intricate models, you'll have to make complete internal wide structures rather than building it as you go, like I do. And it will leave a shine to your models, which personally, I don't like. So now you know. Or do you? It was a lot of information to take in, I know, but don't worry, I've got you covered. Everything I've just gone through is inside my 4 free video series with the recipes, measurements, and bullet points so you don't have to remember a thing. Click the link below in the description, give me a follow and check out the next video all about common fondant mistakes and how you can fix them. And I'll see you over there.